Welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about letting go of resistance. And if you're feeling tired, to let that be okay. To not react towards, I would almost say, like the core fundamental beliefs. In my own journey, I've noticed that when I came to a certain point of surrender, even you could say relaxation, there was one point where one thought or one idea kept repeating itself. Oh, I'm so fucking tired of this. I can't do this anymore. This is fuck all of this. It was most of the time it was just the thought, I'm so fucking tired. I don't want to do this anymore. And usually I had like a very strong reaction to it, like, what's that? Why am I still having this feeling? I've had this feeling so long. How can I solve this? But then I actually discovered that the power is in not reacting to it. Just allowing myself to feel that way, because by reacting to it, by resisting it, by not allowing for it to just be as it is, I was actually only perpetuating it, and making it stronger, and making myself more tired. It was only that when I was willing to see whatever the source of that was, for me to just allow those feelings, the famous saying go, the only way is through. And I would twist that a little bit to the only way is to let it through, to let it move through you. And recognize, if you can, that you are aware of it. You're still free from it. And then you can just allow it to move through the sky of your consciousness, just like clouds that are passing through, but you do not have to grab onto them, create stories about it. The story will unravel itself. That thought is just a surface. It's just like the top of the iceberg. And in order to process the rest of the iceberg that is under the water, you could say the subconscious, stop resisting it. Allow it to move through your consciousness. Stay present. Do not distract yourself. Do not cop out. Just be generous to yourself. Give yourself that grace where you allow yourself to feel whatever you are feeling. Because in the end, all of these emotions, feelings, sensations, they are guidance. They are telling you something. They are reflecting something back to you. Maybe some ideas that you hold about yourself that are not really true, that feel out of alignment, that do not feel true. But the only way you will be able to resolve that or let go of those ideas is to allow yourself to feel. And I know how it can be. Sometimes it feels like, oh, I'm fucking dying, I'm being destroyed, when we're feeling a feeling that we would label uncomfortable. But it doesn't have to be that hard. The more you just allow yourself to feel, you do not go into trying to figure out a solution or intellectualizing it or going into the logic. Just being more open, just being more receptive, and allowing those sensations to move through you. And then recognize that you are free from it, so that it is okay for those things to move through you. As I always say within the IMX cosmology, you can say it like, I am, your awareness is like the sky. It's so subtle and everything happens in it. It's even more subtle than the sky, actually, even more subtle than space. But within this sky is not affected by the flight of the bird or the movement of the clouds. They do not leave a trace. And this basically compares to your own true self. No feeling, no sensation, no emotion leaves a trace. after it has expressed itself, leaves no trace. It's just something of the moment. So when you can recognize that feelings, emotions, sensations, they're just temporary. So why not appreciate them? All the emotions, all the sensations, including uncomfortable ones, are all just different colors of the palette of life. And I do want, or I'm assuming you would want, to at least know all the different colors. After you know all the different colors, you can pick which colors you want to paint with. But it's also good to know the darker colors, the gray colors, the brown colors, the ones that most people are like, oh, I'd rather not feel it. You want to embrace the full spectrum of life. Not flinch at the dark nor the light. Just be open and receptive. And then you will operate from a free place, from that awareness. And then when you feel complete, once you've felt you've loved and accepted whatever feeling there was, you can move into the creator seat and you can create. But as long as you're resisting all of these feelings, all of these emotions, which you might have suppressed since childhood, then you cannot really move into the creator seat because you're still resisting all of these ideas. So first, become familiar with what these feelings are, what these sensations are. Do not try to solve them, just be aware of them and then accept them exactly as they are. Do not try to change a single thing about them. They're perfectly reflecting back to you what you believe. And eternally, you're that sky-like awareness, you're already free. So why not sit with the difficult emotions? Why not sit with yourself, not distracting yourself, not going on your phone, scrolling, eating? Just take a moment every day, even if it's like 5 or 10 minutes, where you're just silently, you're just present with yourself. If it helps, just place your hand on your heart and truly feel like, how do I actually feel? How am I doing? Am I happy? Do I feel like I'm living a life true to myself? And if not, allow all of that contrast that doesn't really feel good to come up to the surface, because it's a loving, great messenger that is showing you where you're not staying true, where you're not being authentic and in alignment with your soul, with your own being. And then through that process of just being with yourself, allowing whatever wants to arise, not react, just hold that space like you would do for a loving friend. And then those emotions, feelings, sensations can let go bit by bit. It's like you had a tight grip on a certain idea, and then bit by bit, you're telling yourself it's okay. You can let go. You do not need to hold on to this anymore. You're safe. It's all good. You are aware. You're always already free. Just allow all of this to move through you. Accept it exactly as it is. And then you'll naturally, from that free place again, from that clean slate, you can express yourself again in accordance with your acts, your most natural signature state again, effortlessly, having let go of some more baggage that we picked up while coming here on Earth. Yes, that's it for today's video. I truly hope this can help you to face whatever is inside of you that you might have suppressed or that you do not want to look at. I just want to impress upon your heart there's nothing to be afraid of. Really nothing. There's no sensation, no feeling, no emotion that is not safe, that you cannot hold within your own awareness, within your own being. And be gentle with yourself, because sometimes it's like getting used to the cold water. Sometimes you might want to jump in straight ahead, but sometimes okay, let me just gently, it's really cold, let me just gently get used to it. So the same goes for facing the depths of your being. Actually, all right, I'm gonna go in. Oh, this sensation, it doesn't feel good. Yeah. And then just be gentle with yourself, like how you would guide your best friend through a process like this. Because we've all picked up stupid, ridiculous, hurtful ideas about ourselves from society, from our parents. So it's okay. It's part of this game. It's part of this level. It's part of this life here on earth, you can say. So embrace it. Know that actually those deeper shadows or those things that you do not want to feel or would rather suppress, look the other way, sedate yourself. That is the alchemizing gold. That is truly like the manure, the fertile ground for you to make big shifts, for you to transform your life, to become much lighter, to become much more confident, to become much more relaxed, to become much more grateful. But you do need to face those dark spots, you could say. Not to judge yourself or do any of these things by, but you just want to be free. You just want to be able to allow all types of emotions to move through you without getting lost in them. Just being aware, staying true to who you already are. You already are true. And the more you can just let go, not react, the more that the truth, the light, the love of your being will naturally shine forth, and all of these dark spots will be illuminated. Because even those dark spots, the reason why we can see them is because they are illuminated by the light. There's always still light in there. Yes. This is just, I feel like, such an important topic for a lot of people. It has been for me to just, it sounds so simple, but just to feel whatever is alive inside of you. Just allow yourself to feel that, not suppress it, not be afraid of feelings, sensations, emotions. Especially for men, but also for women or anything in between nowadays. To just be honest with yourself, how you feel, and then allow yourself to hold that space for yourself so you can be freed from anything that is not truly in alignment, not looking the other way, just staying present until it all dissolves like snow in front of the sun. Your true being, the truth that you are, will illuminate all your shadows. Be confident in this. And whenever you feel like you might have gotten lost again in the shadows, in blaming yourself, in feeling tired, not feeling like you want to live this life, just come back to the light first. Anytime you approach the dark spots within you, you at least want to bring a little bit of a spark of light, a little bit of a remembrance that it's okay. Or have a friend with you that can remind you it's okay to feel. You do not have to get lost in it. You still are. You're good no matter what. So that you do not get lost in what people call shadow work, in your own shadows. You keep the light with you. You keep a light heart. You do not take it too serious. This is nothing personal. You just pick these things up here on earth. And now it's your joy, it's your honor, it's your duty to light up these shadows, to illuminate them. So always make sure to bring a light heart with you. Purity of intent, sincerity. And then you can go anywhere. You can go to the dark, you can go to the light. You can experience everything because your heart is true. You're living from honor, from purity, from sincerity. You're in integrity. And then no shadow, no little fear can stop you from you being yourself, radiating the love and the truth that you are. I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Leave down in the comments below if you feel like sharing or you still need help with anything. I'm available. I just want you to feel confident, free, relaxed in the face of whatever sensations, whatever feelings. You got this.